Start streaming. Close that. Boom. We are live. All right. So, give me a second here. Okay. All right, guys, welcome to another live session. It's been a while since we've done this, but I just wanted to make sure that everyone has the levels for Powell's meeting on Friday. Things are going to become extremely volatile. I don't want anyone to get liquidated, so I wanted to do a quick little live session going over some charts and just explaining a few things that we have to kind of watch out for, and then maybe you guys will obviously make some money, but we'll kind of see how we play it out. So, I want to talk about ETH. That's the number one thing I really want to talk about right now, because you can see that we are in a very nice consolidation zone. This area has become extremely profitable for those of you that have been trading it. Some of you guys have been sending me your profits, which are absolutely insane. What you want to be very careful about, though, of course, is the range break. And what I mean by range break is if this structure were to break towards the upside, we are going to be expecting a very nice short squeeze overall. You can see from previous price analysis, this level acted as a very strong support, which is now acting as a very strong resistance. So it makes sense. The main level from the bearish case we have to break is 1787. I don't think we're going to see any sort of breakout or even breakdown formation until Powell's meeting. On Friday, guys, I can't stress this enough. On Friday, please, 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 please do not trade until much later into the night. You guys don't understand. You are going to get wrecked both ways. Whichever way you see it, they hunt stops both for longs and shorts. And usually when he starts to speak, the market gets extremely volatile. You're not going to see it coming. It's a very quick second move. So be very careful as you guys are trading. Now, looking on ETH, we have a very nice consolidation happening in between this range. I'm still waiting for the exponential moving averages to be tested here on the 4-hour time frame around the 1815 support. Does it have to happen? Not necessarily, right? You can see that we are still using this level as resistance, but you guys know, I've taught this to you guys many times. Usually we don't see just a straight move towards the upside when you have this little over leverage, this little space in between the exponential moving averages. 9 out of 10 times we tend to see a retest, then the continuation. Now, speaking about the trade itself and of course shorting into volume, I want to talk about a few things. Number one, we know that this area of consolidation is very tight, right? We know the fact that we've seen this manipulation happen before, and right now we're seeing the same sort of manipulation. A lot of traders got caught out on these exponential moving averages on the 4-hour retest, and this is why I told you guys to sit back, relax, and wait for the 4-hour to play out. This is exactly why I tell you guys to always be patient on the 4-hour entry. There's two types of traders. Number one, the conservative trader waits for the 4-hour to close and then will enter their position. Second ones are the aggressive traders. They'll wait for the hourly hit. Immediately once it hits, they'll start entering their short positions. You can see that although we did see a small profit of $5, Ethereum ripped upwards to where, and we are now seeing this V-shaped formation complete. Now we have to be very careful here though, because again, you guys know the rules, the timings as well. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is a very nice volatile period. I'm in a short still. I think my entries are on 1822. I had a decent entry. It wasn't the worst thing I've seen. But of course, this move set towards 1835 was a little bit kind of hectic. I didn't really expect the market to go all the way up there to retest it. You guys know the fact that usually when volatility happens, we still make mistakes, even for someone like me. I was waiting patiently for that level of retest. I didn't expect this candlestick right here. You guys can see we saw a very nice break above, but failed to break above that resistance. So I'm still waiting for the exponential moving average retest to happen. Quickly enter that level, exit, and then we are either going to see the market bounce off that level as support and then a very nice move into Asia hours, Or number two, we just do the same exact situation like we saw over here. We just end up breaking below the EMAs and just consolidating like this. But these sort of ranges are, of course, very, very lucrative. You guys can enter your shorts right at this range here at 1830, ride them back down to either the exponential moving averages, or of course, wait for the break of structure. Me personally, I've been trading quite a bit for the past few days, looking for these shorts. Every time we see a structure retest, I enter the short, I exit on the EMA line. Of course, yesterday or 2 days ago, rather yesterday, I believe, we saw the structure break, and then we saw the continuation to the downside. I was expecting that third test squeeze. You guys saw in the video, I mentioned that if we were to break above 1839, be expecting of a squeeze, but of course, fake outs during Asia hours. That's exactly what I meant. You can see that pretty much after I posted that video, a few hours later, we saw the fake out in Asia hours leading into Eastern hours. And when I woke up, we were hovering right here at 1787. Didn't quite get that breakout formation, right? We didn't see the same sort of continuation. Then we saw the squeeze. So it's been pretty volatile, you know. It's been one of those situations where you're just like, what the hell, what's going on? And for those of you that remember, we've been in this situation before. I'm sure I think we had maybe 400 Telegram members at the time. We were pretty small, but for those of you that have been following for a long time, you guys recall a swing position I did, and that was the only loss recorded on our Telegram, where we actually ended up losing the position. And guess what? It was at this exact same range. This was the exact trade I did. Now, this to me, I'll explain it why I made the mistake, and I have learned from it, and this is why I told you guys I'm not in a large position right now. It was literally the exact same range. What happened was we kept hitting 1839 and failing to break above it, and I was waiting for this level to be broken at 1715. I was waiting for that bearish case scenario for this bar formation to play out, and of course the market pretty much kept retesting, rejecting, and just consolidating. So I ended up swinging the position, and what happened was we had a breakout on that level at 1839, and it was a very strong short squeeze, right? We entered around the 1787 level. We were trading in between that range. So we ended up swinging that position for a loss, and then it continued rallying, and then I had to cut the loss. Obviously, that was our only loss ever recorded. But the reason why I'm very hesitant to be entering larger scale shorts at this range is because of that swing position. The best way to learn, of course, is end up losing money, because you won't make the same mistake twice. And that's exactly why I'm telling you guys that the current range right now is very easy to trade, because 1839 is a resistance, 1787 is a support. Everything in between is going to get chopped up. You really just have to set your stop losses and take profits accordingly. But if we get a range break, that's where things get tricky, right? Now, leading throughout the week, you can see this whole week, guys, it's been so easy to trade. But now leading into Friday, we're going to see a lot more volatility, right? The market's probably going to do some breakouts and fake outs, and we're going to see moves like we saw today happen extremely quick. So something to keep in mind, though, as you guys are trading, right? You want to make sure you have your trailing stop set, as well as the fact that you make sure that you're not over leveraging yourself here either. Guys, it's not a 100x trade. It's not going to be a 30x trade. It's not going to be a 50x trade. Maximum, like you guys saw for me, I use 20x. It's my sweet spot. But for you guys, maybe 10x, maybe 12x, maybe even 8x, 5x, whatever you guys prefer. But make sure you have those trailing stops set, because these moves happen very quick. You don't want to try to get caught out. But yeah, what's up, guys? What's up? So for those of you that are new to the live session, what we do is we just talk about Ethereum. But the point of this, like I said, I ordered food. My food's coming in 45 minutes. For the next 45 minutes, I will be your analyzer. Whatever coin, whatever question, anything you guys want to ask, put it in the chat right now. I will go over it. And we can kind of work from there. But ideally, I just want to make sure no one gets caught out on Friday. No one gets wrecked. So this is a perfect opportunity for you guys to ask any sort of question, anything you're confused about, and we can go over it. Yeah. Yosin loves the 100x. I took bad loss. But yeah, so like I said, that's pretty much the range break for Ethereum right now. Bitcoin, same sort of situation, trying to break above these exponential moving averages, still failing to break them as support. I'm still playing this massive bar formation. And guys, let me tell you something. If on Friday the news is bearish, you best believe that this bar formation is likely to play out. It's going to be quick. It's going to be deadly. This is not the first time it's happened. It's happened back here at 25K as well. I told you guys that. Same sort of scenario, Fed news, Asia hours, and we dumped. This was the one where I was connecting the dots and telling you guys, I'm shorting Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's about to collapse, and we literally called it perfectly. I sent it around right here, I think 28 or 27.9 or something, and we tanked hard. And that's why I tell you guys, you can match these sort of pattern formations from the daily time frame to understand where we are in the market. And that's why I was ending up playing the short. I'm only shorting. I'm going to continue only shorting. I'm not really interested in longs. This whole move towards the upside, I didn't enter a long at all because, again, to me, I would much rather short the top towards the downside than enter a long and try to catch that drop, right? You want to be very careful with your positions, and the market's in a downtrend, so don't try to guess where exactly it's going. That's the best thing you guys can do. What do you think of Forex? I used to trade Forex for about 4 years. I personally like crypto a lot more. It's a lot more volatility brings money. Forex is slower unless you're trading gold. Me personally, you know what I mean? Like there's money to be made in Forex. Nothing wrong with Forex. It's just it's too many gurus and mentors and yada yada yada. Price manipulation bases off the fact that you know what's going on in the world. So if you're someone that studies the markets and economics and all that, that's great. You'll make money. But for me as a technical trader, like I liked it a lot, but then all of a sudden, you know, Brexit is happening, the GDP is crash, and like you know, it just screwed over my whole trading style. So I personally like crypto. There's nothing really crazy that happens on crypto other than Fed news, and that's pretty much what we base off our trades. So it seems for the primary move, you're focused on breaking EMAs for the 4 hour. Yeah, like the current trade setup I have right now is actually a retest on the exponential moving averages. We're shorting it just to the EMAs and then we're exiting the trade. If it breaks, that's great. I don't care. I'm not trying to hold the break because like this can happen so many times. You can see market hits the exponential moving average. Then we see another retest and another retest on the 1839. So I don't want to be holding something where we keep retesting a resistance and then end up squeezing, right? I just want to be in and out of the trade. So that's pretty much what we're playing right now is the 4 hour short. I'm just trying to short this move to the EMA and exit. If it breaks, that's fine. Then there's going to be other opportunities that present themselves, right? You can see that the market gives you multiple opportunities on the break. So just be careful of that as well. So RNDR, LDO, both pumping. Yeah, that's wire trades are cross and not isolated. Isn't it too risky for cross? No, I personally always trade cross. It's been a very long time for cross. Isolated trades are like, you know, everyone has a different style of trading. I personally just prefer cross. I've always traded cross, and like usually when I'm in a trade, I'm watching the charts. I'm pretty good at keeping you guys updated as well. So, you know, it's one of those situations where if I need to cut it, I will cut it. I don't end up holding the trade for too long, right? Like if it's one of those, I just have a better idea of where exactly the trade is going to be like invalidated. And like, I just keep my emotions in check. That's why in Telegram, I always tell you guys, like, you know, I'll keep you guys posted and I'll tell you when I exit, when I enter. I will tell you I'm cutting it for a loss or I'm holding the trade, right? Like I never leave you guys hanging. So it's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, cross is fine with me. I'm okay with that. I have a trade open on Ethereum at 1800. Should I get the trade on long? Stefan, do you mean trade on short or do you mean like we're shorting? We're shorting Ethereum. We're not longing Ethereum. If you entered a long on Ethereum at 1800, then you played the range perfectly, but I'm trying to play the short back down right now. I'm not trying to play the long here. On the EMA retest, same thing. If we do end up retesting that level, don't long. Just be patient with your entries. I'm just shorting right now, though. But yeah. So anyways, I mean, do you guys want to talk about any other chart? I won't do Doge because I'm going to do Doge video after we get off the live session. I just wanted to quickly connect with you guys and see how everyone is doing. And if we had any things that you guys were concerned about for the trades. Yeah, this hourly should hit the EMA first before we bounce. So this is going to be it should be a very quick entry and exit. Like I'll probably end up closing it really quickly around 1815, 1814. Like that's going to be my range to get out on the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour, the EMAs are lining up exactly at 1814. Yeah, so 1814 would be the exit of this trade. It'd be a very quick scalp in and out of the market, quick dump, and then we out. So are you guys trading on Friday? I'm curious. Is anyone going to be trading Friday? Or is everyone just going to be watching it? I probably won't be trading Friday. I've had moments with Powell where I'm really not a fan of the liquidations that happen. Like the wicks are massive. Yeah, good. I wouldn't suggest you guys trading on Friday anyways. Like trade tonight, trade tomorrow night, maximum leading into Asia hours, like 9 p.m. Eastern. Close all your trades after that. Powell's speech at, what is it? Military time is like hold on. Man, I hate this like drawing thing here. So it's like what, 3 p.m.? Is that 3 p.m.? 1500 military time. I think it's 3 p.m. So it's gonna be a volatile day. It might be a dead day. It might literally just be a dead day leading into his speech, and then it gets crazy busy. But you know, I just personally don't want to be. Nothing worse than holding a trade and it's moving $1 for like 3 days. Like you guys remember, we've been in situations like that where Ethereum and Bitcoin were just $50 consolidations. It was so boring. Nothing was happening, right? And I hate trading like that because I like a little bit of volatility, not too much, but just enough where you can enter and exit like safely, where you don't have to worry about, oh my God, you know, the wick happening and stuff. So do I collect Thursdays? No, tomorrow's liquidation. We're still doing liquidation Thursday tomorrow. Don't worry. I will still send the poll. We are still every Thursday, guys. We're never going to skip a Thursday. Every Thursday, liquidation Thursday, 125x. You guys tell. Man, we killed it. Honestly, guys, good. You guys did so well last week. What was it? 240% on that liquidation trade. We turned $200 into like $800. It was crazy. I think that's probably the best liquidation trade we've ever done. Tomorrow, I have high hopes for you guys again. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let you guys choose. Like, again, I'm not biased towards them because I think it's more fun. It also gives me a better perspective to understand, like, people are learning. I remember when we first started doing it, you guys were probably wrong for 6 weeks straight. Like, I would be like, yeah, we're bearish, we're going to drop. Everyone's like, okay, go long. And I'm like, okay. But then, like, I feel like near, like, the 9th and 10th week part, like, a lot of you guys, I feel, understand my sort of trading style. You guys have gone a lot better with your trades as well. So it's perfect for me because now it's like, you know, we're all kind of having fun. But yeah, no, tomorrow is, we'll be doing it. Do you collect Pokemon cards? No, only Yu-Gi-Oh! And guys, I'm going to be honest. I had a moment where I'm like, okay, I'm going to cancel the cards. I sent a cancellation request. I don't know if they're going to give it to me for the cancellation request. I don't know. They have some weird little 24-hour rule or whatever, but we'll see. If I get them, I get them. If not, I'll cancel them. It's okay. But it is what it is. What do you think about Pepe Coin? I've been making analysis videos on Pepe Coin. I'm pretty bearish on Pepe. I don't think Pepe is ready to do anything crazy right now. Like, we're bouncing on support. If we end up losing this support level right now, then that's probably going to be the confirmation like this, a double bottom. But if Pepe does break above the EMA lines, then the same thing like Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? Pepe is in a state now where it's just following the market as well. So if you're shorting Bitcoin, you're shorting Ethereum, then you should definitely be shorting the meme coins. Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't. Unless, of course, they get an exchange listing and something crazy happens, like Elon's tweet or whatever about it, like it pumped the market. But those kind of things happen, right? You just have to be prepared for those as well. That's why I always tell you guys, like, be careful with your trailing stops. But yeah, you can trade Pepe on Fairdesk. It is on Fairdesk now. I last live stream I mentioned that you know, I didn't know it was on Fairdesk. I didn't even check, but I saw it on Fairdesk now, and you can do up to what, like, I would personally just suggest 5x leverage. I do 5x on it. Anything above 5 is like literally gambling. It's gonna be wild for you. So yeah. So like, it's just, like I said, slow day today. Nothing's gonna be crazy. Just waiting for the EMA retest, and then we'll go from there. But I don't want to keep this too long for you guys, you know, because I just want to make sure everyone's okay. Is everyone okay in terms of trading? Like, you know, is everyone good for Friday? Do you guys want me to just, last thing, just check anything for you, or be good? Is it worth to invest in Shiba Inu? I mean, Shiba Inu, like, you know, I talked about this a long time ago. Like, it will have its moment again, but I don't think it's a good time to invest in it. I wouldn't invest in any altcoins right now. I'm only looking for Bitcoin and Ethereum and cash. Cash is, you know, right now the perspective for me in this market. We've been shorting Ethereum since 2100. We've been selling Ethereum since 2100. I don't think it's worth it to be buying altcoins here. That's just my personal opinion. You guys, if you guys have long-term bags, that's fine. Keep those long-term bags. But if you're trying to enter the market with some size, then it's definitely not the time right now. We'll see on Friday, of course, if it gets a little bit better. But right now, markets, we'll have to wait for Powell and see what the outlook. XRP thoughts? Yeah, for sure. XRP, in terms of, you know, we hit our support level perfectly at 40 cents. We multiple retests on that level, and now we have finally completed this inverse bar formation. XRP is looking pretty good, to be honest, for a buy opportunity, but everything kind of depends on this support level here at 44. If somehow we can end up holding this support like we did right here on the 40 cent range, then we will probably see something like this form. But any break below that level and retesting it, then that's just another likely scenario for a dump. The main level of why 40 cents, of course, was very important is look how many times XRP tested that level as resistance, right? You can see multiple retests of that level, and then we saw the continuation for the squeeze. Now that same level is going to be tested as support multiple times. If we continue squeezing, then that's fine. But any break of this level, guys, it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad for XRP. So watch the 40 cent range to know whether or not to be looking for that short. But yeah. Can you do CFX? I've never even heard of CFX. Sometimes you guys tell me coins. Maybe I'm just disconnected from it. CFX. God knows what this is. I'm horrible with ticker names. I just look at a chart. Like I'm so bad at remembering ticker names. Okay, so I'll quickly analyze this for you. Let's see. Let me zoom in like here. Okay, so that's where your resistance level is. There's support retest. Second resistance level, or rather support level would be right there. Main support level would be right there. Oh, man, I have to keep doing this tool. It's so annoying. Main support level would be right there. And then we can change that to red. Okay, so these are your levels that you kind of want to watch out for. Right now, CFX is in a very nice trade towards the upside. Wow, this was actually really nice. On the 4-hour perspective, we had a support retest on 25. Then we saw the squeeze towards the upside. Now we're using the exponential moving averages as support. As long as CFX doesn't break below the 20 EMA here, then I would only be looking for buy opportunities. If we break that level, the current range that we're at, then retest as resistance. That's going to be the first downtrend. I'll show you quickly what I mean by that. If you look on Hbar, Hbar is one of those coins that actually does the EMA lines perfectly. So you can see that every time Hbar found a consolidation zone and on support and then used the exponential moving averages as a support, that was the start of a run, right? You can see same thing, 0.059. We had a huge drop, ended up using that level as support, went all the way up, using it as support, and we only went long. Then Hbar reversed, right? We broke below the exponential moving averages. So you can see right here, we broke below the exponential moving averages and we were only looking for shorts. That's pretty much how I play the range break. Now you can see Hbar is breaking the range. We have to use it as support for that confirmation. And if it changes, I'm only going to be looking for longs again. It works really well with some altcoins. And I feel like CFX is one of those coins where you want to play around with it as well. Because look, on CFX, same thing, right? We had a range break, consolidated, then we broke above the exponential moving averages, and the whole way up, we're only looking for longs. Right now, same sort of situation, which is why I'm telling you, it looks bullish to me. But I would wait until the 4-hour close. To be honest, I would wait till Powell's speech. Like, I wouldn't do anything crazy in the market until Friday. Once Friday happens, we'll decide if it's an uptrend or a downtrend. Then we can start playing around with our trades, right? But yeah, for those of you that are joining, we're still shorting ETH. We're in a short. Waiting for the exponential moving average retest. 1815 rather. I would say 1815 is going to be the exit for us. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was just responding to something. Anyways, I got a broker in Forex that allows up to 1 to 1,000 leverage. Yeah, most brokers in Forex do 1 to 1,000, but you know, it's up to you. I don't know, it's wild. Just want this range break so we can call it a day. Let's see here. Anyways, yeah. Anything else you guys want me to analyze? Or are we good? You just want to watch the trade together and then kind of go from there? Ontology? I haven't heard of that one in so long. It's been a very long time since I heard of this one. Yeah, this looks kind of like CFX as well. So let's quickly... Damn, this thing is actually huge. Hold on. Wow, this thing dumped. Oh my god, I remember seeing this at $3. Wow. That is crazy. I don't know what happened here, but wow, that is wild. Damn. I don't know. Yeah, that's just, to me, that's crazy because I remember seeing these coins at their peaks and I'm like, wow, it looks like a good project. And seeing them now and I'm like, damn, get wrecked. Honestly, Ontology looks pretty good for a breakout here. We have a very nice double bottom that was formed right here. Multiple retests. It bounced off support. This looks pretty good, to be honest, for Ontology. Or even just range break, like we could, like we'd be looking right around here for a retest for a long, like it would be like this. That would be the main area of take profit around 24. But yeah, it looks pretty good for an altcoin perspective. Because 19 cents is a major support. Like that was a good long position right there if you guys saw that. But after that, we kind of bounced around. So So Ranga, it looks like your IP for Bybit, they don't allow you to trade on their platform because where you're based. So yeah, I would suggest you check out the link in the bio for Fairdesk. They are regulated. You don't need a VPN to trade on them. A lot of brokers, like, you know, Bybit's sus to begin with for fees, but yeah, it's because your country, it's not regulated in your country, so they're not allowing you to trade on their platform. So you can check out Fairdesk. They are regulated. You should be fine. I don't think anyone's had a problem since, you know, we started with them about 6 months ago. You should be okay. Yeah, Turbo. I've been watching Turbo. It's one of those more volatile coins. I'm not going to analyze too many meme coins. Like I said, it's just they're meme coins. But I think that's it though for me, guys. Like I said, it's just supposed to be a quick one with about 30-minute mark. Just want to go over the market real quick to make sure that, you know, everyone's safe and everyone knows. I'll keep you guys posted on Telegram for this trade update. As soon as we see the EMA retest, I will tell you guys I have closed, but make sure you guys set those take profits as well, just in case it does revert, or rather it dumps really fast and then reverses. Around 1815 is going to be the main level to exit, just off the EMA bounce, and then we exit the position. If it does bounce from there, that's great. If it breaks down, then even better, we'll continue shorting it. But don't try to play either or side. Just, like I said, see what the market's telling you and then decide from there. Don't jump ahead and assume the fact that something's going to happen, because most likely you'll end up getting burned. But if everyone is good, then I'm going to go eat and I'll be signing off. Let me see. Okay. I think we're good. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Like I said, I will try to do more of these live sessions, a little bit more often, but it's been so hectic with trading and analyzing for you guys that it's hard for me to kind of balance everything right now. As we grow, more questions, more people, and I'm not complaining about. I have no issues helping you guys with your trades. It's just these live sessions, like I said, they're a little bit time-wise, they're a little bit more consuming, but I just wanted to make sure everyone's good before the Friday meeting. I don't want to see anyone get wrecked. So as long as you guys understand the levels, 1839, any break above, we are switching to a bullish confirmation. From a bearish confirmation, 1787 plays out. We will see a retest of 1715. Keep in mind that we've seen the structure of false breakouts multiple times here as well. So don't get faked out at 1839. There's going to be false breakouts happening on Friday. So keep your emotions in check and make sure you guys aren't over leveraging. Try not to get liquidated. And we should see a very nice lucrative week starting next week. Again, we've been killing it in Telegram. Honestly, we've some of you guys are making some insane profits on Telegram, which is wild to me. But like I said, I enjoy when you guys make money off me. It's fun. It's like I personally, that's why I like sending my trade ideas, and because it's boring when you're doing it alone, but when over 700 people took the same trade and made some money, it's cool to watch. But yeah. Yeah, no problem, Jose. I got you. But yeah, if everyone is good, then I will be signing off. I'm going to go eat some food, even though it's not here yet. I'm going to go pretend like I'm going to go eat some food. And you guys can always DM me if you guys have questions for Friday. Please, guys, you guys know the rules. Federal meetings, trailing stops, no over leveraging, no keeping positions overnight. Let the market decide what it wants to do on Friday. I'm not even going to bother analyzing anything on Fridays, to be honest. It's just going to be... I'll post a chart and then I'll go a complete opposite in 5 minutes because of the news, so it doesn't matter to me. Friday will probably be a little bit more of a chill day for us, but right now we are shorting ETH. We are shorting ETH to the support level for those of you that are just catching in. That's the trade we're trying to do. Quick entry, quick exit, nice scalp opportunity here. And then we are going to be closing the position pretty quick. It shouldn't be too long of a trade now. 4 hour is very, very... It looks like a magnet. Even the 1 hour here, this is confirmation of a bearish case now. Algo bots are probably going to kick in soon, and we should be seeing a retest on the 9. It should happen very, very quickly. So even the 1 hour, guys, 1817, keep that in mind. First take profit, 1817. But like I said, on the 4 hour, if we get down to that level, most likely we will just end up hitting it. It usually happens like that. We'll end up hitting the 4 hour EMA because the 4 hours obviously have a lot more weight to it compared to the 1 hours. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. You guys, good luck with everything. Text me if you guys need anything, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And if you guys do enjoy it, make sure to hit the like. All right, see you guys.